So let's hope he pulls through. Righto troops, we're back again, and we kick this one off by leaving the Yorke Peninsula in South Australia. We've been there for about 35 days enjoying the off-grid beach camps and bush camps all around the place, and it's been absolutely a cracker time. I think we've timed it just right though, because the weather's actually set in. At the moment, as I'm currently talking, it's a constant wind of 50 k's and gusts up to 70, so bang on timing to get out of there. So we've come up to Wallaroo and Wallaroo Holiday Park, but I'll get back to that in a minute because I'm going to teleport you back about a week ago, because we had one last shindig on the best beach in South Australia, if not one of the best beaches in Australia, with heaps of cool people for Australia Day. So I'll teleport you back there now. And also we have a little ride and cracker little dinghy, which is full electric, which blows my mind. So have a look at this, guys.
1 week earlier.
One of the best beach camps in South Australia, and that's Waralty Beach. We come down to have a little bit of a shindig with a couple of people. Not going to do too much filming on this one. We've already been to Waralty before, so if you want to see how epic this beach camp is, I'll put the little link below, or check out this little thumbnail on our channel. But we've got a couple of big hitters here. So we've got Sue and Derek in Just Vanning It. We've got ADU. We've got Campedia. We've just met these guys, fantastic people. Give them a follow and check out their app. It's, you know, game changing. We've got us, and we've got Mitch and Ange again, and they're just setting up this wicked little boat. So something I haven't actually seen before is an electric boat. It's a fiberglass little hull, 800 amp hours of battery in this thing. It's so freaking cool. Something I haven't seen before. But also, Sue and Derek already jumped the gun. They're already all the way up there. See the blue and orange? They're out there getting some squid, or trying to get some squid. I'll just run over quickly. Check out this rig. Look at the power in that. Hey Texie, ready to go, mate? Get some squid?
Texie's not allowed.
How many squid are you going to get today, mate?
I think like 5 or 6.
Not going to hit double digits, mate?
Maybe 8.
Maybe 8, all right. So we're going to go out for a squirt in this thing. So see if we can get some seafood banquets going for Australia Day later. Righto guys, let's run through the specs of this little electric monster. The boat itself is from Enlightened Boating. It's a fiberglass hull, which is a 3.7 meter light model, which weighs only 56 kilos. The battery system is 4 high-tech World 200 amp hour lithium batteries, which combines to 800 amp hours of pure power. The motor itself is Impulsion Navi 6 Evo, which equivalents to 10 horsepower. So combined with that, Mitch, myself and the kids and all the fishing gear, this thing still rips along pretty well. But what we're going to do is throw all the links in the description below, check them out, but we're going to get back to the squidding.
One that big. I've caught the same one.
Mitchie's got on one. I think we found a spot. Oh! Got that on camera. So back to squiddy, we've got a handful of squid. We might gear up and see if we can get the spear gun going and stuff with Mitch, and I think Chris is going to come out. But I want to say how impressed I am with that little electric boat. It actually goes along pretty well. So we had a little bit of a race off with Derek and Sue, and it actually kept up pretty well. So 800 bloody amp hour batteries and stuff, and it does use the juice. So we ran through with Mitch with those batteries going about 10k an hour. You can get about 4 or 5 hours of motoring power, but we just went out and floated along and drifted along to get the squid anyway. So it's got plenty of juice for later on, and we're going to go out for a bit of a dive. Chris, Mitch and myself ducked away for a quick dive, but were met on the beach by the boys in blue. Not to worry, all our abalone, fish and everything we caught were in legal and within size, so they were just down for a quick chat. It was a proud moment for myself. It's the first fish I've ever speared, which is a dusty mulwong. A pretty happy moment. So that was an awesome way to end our time on the York Peninsula, but we've met another family that's come up to the holiday, the Wallaroo Holiday Park, and that's you, me and Capri with their cool ass van. I haven't seen a van like this before, but as you see here, it's got one door. Well, where are we? One door there, and then another door there. What? So that's Dusty and Angela, sorry. If you're watching Angela, sorry. I do remember. I'm just, Alicia. Why does I say Angela? But anyway. But yeah, we've been hanging out here. And?
Probably because of Mitch and Ange.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, Alicia and Dusty. We've been hanging out with these guys.
Two kids, Presley and Kiara.
So that's where you get the Capri part from. So we've been hanging out here. We're having a competition at washing our stuff basically every time.
We have been.
We wash a van, he washes the van, wash the car, he washes the car, so...
It's much cleaner than ours now.
But what we've done is getting it ready because we're leaving at 4 AM in the morning to try to beat this wind, so... Hey?
Mentioned like how Wes is doing homeschooling, just signed Wes up with homeschooling as well.
Oh yeah, so Wes has kick-started his homeschooling adventure, stooling. He's
homeschooling, so he's in prep.
That sounds bad.
He's gone into prep. And yeah, we've just been printing off all of his paperwork, his worksheets and stuff. So we've signed up with Yuka, and yeah, we'll see how he goes. It seems pretty straightforward at this point, but yeah, we'll have to let you know how we go. Yeah. Let us know if you want to.
Any questions for us? Have comment
about this. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, like I said, we're leaving at 4 AM in the morning because there's another wind front coming through, so we want to get on the road before that. So we're heading to the Eyre Peninsula. So we've got a few Ks to rack up yet, so come along for the ride. So we left at 4 AM as planned. Lucky we did because the wind wasn't any better after we reached our destination, which is Kimber. So we got here about 8:30 or 9 o'clock, and it's good that we did because Wonderland actually sent us out some new blinds and hatches. So this van was second hand when we bought it, and the previous owners weren't too kind on a couple of things, so the blinds and hatches, and then we went up to the Cape and yeah, it just put the final nail in the coffin for them. So we thought we'd reach out, just try our luck with Wonderland, and lucky we did because they sent us out some new stuff. So I've got some work to do of cutting out some hatches and putting the new ones in. Banged up all the blinds already, but yeah, these hatches are a bit of a mission, so it's cutting all the sealer out and putting the new ones in. So they're superseded model, so they're not one for one, so I can't change the lid or the bottom and just get away with it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to cut them all out and stuff. But the Kimber donation camp is fantastic. It's got every facility that you need: shower, water, dump point, a park, sports field. So yeah, it's probably one of the best donation camps we've been to. So well done, Kimber, you're doing something really well there. And we'll go in the town and get some fuel and stuff and show our support. Wesley's already started homeschooling. Hang on, I go through. Hey, Wesy, show me what you're homeschooling. What's that, mate?
Pigeons.
Pigeon?
Pigeon.
George, you doing the same thing? You doing pigeon?
Kind of. She's kind of doing what she wants.
What are you doing, bud?
Cooking up some bacon and eggs.
Look at me in there.
Some mess in here at the moment. Some mess in here at the moment, but we're trying to punch through it, get everything cleaned up.
Pigeons.
We'll get rolling on the road again to the next stop. Alright guys, so we've left Kimber and come about 100 k's up the highway, but I highly recommend to stay in Kimber. The council has put on an awesome little free camp and it's got some funky little things in town and stuff to see. So it's a halfway point across Australia as well. The big galah, pink galah, you can't miss it as well. But we've come down the way to this place. It's called Pildappa Rocks. I'm going to put a little bit of a map up now, so because this was actually recommended to us by friends. If we didn't know about it, we wouldn't have come in here and seen it. So before we get to that, we'd usually cut to a bit of droning so we can actually show you the rock and stuff now, but we've had a casualty. How do you say that word? Casualty. So little DJ has had a stack. A 25-foot gum tree jumped out in front of him, sort of.
Right near the galah.
Right near the galah. So he's in intensive care. I'll do open heart surgery on him tonight, but don't know if he's going to make it or not. He's had a fair sort of run, hasn't he? It's been pretty good, but
yeah, he's been awesome.
These are some of the pictures he's gotten us. They're the pictures he's gotten us. He's done well. He's had a heap of stacks. That's probably his 8th stack, I reckon. But let's hope he pulls through. Poor little fella. But Pildappa Rocks, it is bloody amazing. I wish he was going to see, but we're going to go for a walk up Sunset and have a look around. But yeah, highly recommend this place. This is so cool. And glad we got recommendations from our friends for it. So we're going to do some open heart surgery on a DJ. So I've got the front cover off, or the top cover off, and having a look inside. It's not looking too good. I think he's the gimbal, which is the front bit here, which takes all the movement and stuff, as kick the bucket, as this little wire here, focus, has taken a bit of the front impact, and snapped off, which is no good. So yeah, she's succumbed to his injuries now, so now we've got to find a replacement for the little bugger. So RIP, buddy, RIP. You've done well, and I'm sorry. All right, guys, next morning, and honestly, it's probably one of the best sleeps we've ever had since we've been on the road. It's just so peaceful. Have a listen. Couple little birds. Other than our kids cracking the shits, you can't hear anything out here. So, but I'm going to say it again, highly recommend this place, even for a day trip. Just come out here and actually experience this weird, active nature. Like, this rock just stands out so much on the backdrop of these farms and stuff like that. It's just so weird that it just comes out of nowhere. I love all this sculpting and stuff like this of the wind that's eroded away the rock over the years and made this wave shapes. Like, it feels like this big massive slab of wave rock. Like, it actually does look like wave rock, and it had been dubbed like wave rock in WA. But it's just huge. Like, look at that, and their caravan's there. It just looks like this massive wave coming over to engulf our caravan. Then you got these little weird rocks up the top there, sitting on the ledge. Just love it. It's definitely one of our favourite places in SA, but we're moving on this morning. I have a solution for the drone. I've already sourced one out, so I'm going to have a replacement soon. But I'm a bit gutted that we couldn't get this place under the drone. But it gives us an excuse to come back and see it again. So we boosted down the Eyre highway into Sejuna. We've done a massive stock up on water, dump point fuel and food, and now we're meeting the guy that's going to give us a new drone. So you might recognise these guys, and I'm very thankful that they've got a drone for us, or a backup drone. It's B-Rad and Hales again. Hey. From our Australia trip. So they're kind enough to give us their old drone, isn't it?
It's actually the one that we crashed at the Cape, so...
That's been replaced?
Yep.
So we've got a hand-me-down drone now.
That's alright, it's pre-crash, so you can't really stuff it up here.
What's the payment? Just big spoon, bit of...
well, we'll figure it out. I think I've got a surprise for you when we get to camp anyway.
Oh, watch out. This sounds a little bit suspect. So, where we're heading, we're going to... Dead set, that feels like we're caravanning on a different bloody planet. That was just amazing. The drone footage was just, something else.